We're back! Hello, everyone. She's waving. They can't see you. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Pageant Sit Down. My name is Regina Lena, if you didn't already know. And I'm going to bring on my co-host real quick. She is none other than Elizabeth Marnock.
Hi, everyone. I'm back this season with a better quality setup, so you can now see me. I'm really excited to be here with Regine tonight. It's so exciting to have this back up. How are you feeling, Regine?
I'm excited. We are back. We are relaxed. My hair color is different. You got a new camera set up. We have Janice in the chat. Hello, Janice, and welcome back. It's been a minute.
It has been a minute, and there's been a lot of things that have happened since you last saw us. This summer's been a little pageant crazy and event crazy, which is just how I like it. So, what are some of the things that you did this summer, Regine?
What did I do this summer? So we started this summer with a bang. I got married in July. Liz, you were there. Actually, let's show some. Hear me. So that is, I just realized you guys can't hear me. I didn't set this up properly. So what you just saw was a glimpse of my summer. I got married, and then a month later went to Texas, McAllen, Texas, for Galaxy International. Again, I'll show you the pictures really quickly. So we went to McAllen, Texas. We had a great time. The sit down with Scott Dion Brown, we went back in person. It's just been a lot. We'll get into it because I know there's no audio when we show our pictures, but I'm going to really quickly show Eliz's summer. Liz, what were you up to?
I was having lots of fun. I was traveling a lot this summer. I went to Vegas for my birthday to kick it off, the traveling, and then I went to Myrtle Beach with the Team Canada for International United Miss. Then from Myrtle Beach, I hopped on a plane to Orlando to go to the North America pageant, and I did hair and makeup at both of these events. It was a really, really fun experience, kind of to help kickstart my pageant makeup artistry travel journey, which was really, really fun. And obviously I went to Regine's wedding, which was definitely a highlight of the summer. It was beautiful. I wish you all could have been there. It was amazing.
I wish you all could have been there too, but I don't have that kind of money.
One does.
No. So let's just quickly go back to Liz's photos really quick. Liz, you definitely did a lot of hair and makeup this summer. I know that you are still continuing to book up because there's more pageants coming up just around the corner. Let's just quickly go to the chats. Janice McGregor says, "Hi, great to see you too. You're a beautiful bride." Thank you. And she says, "Happy belated birthday, Liz."
Thank you. It was a really fun time. 21 now, so party, I guess.
Yeah, you turned 21 and you went to Vegas. That is like the best place to go post-pandemic.
And I went to bed at 11 o'clock every night. I didn't do anything bad in Vegas. I just went to go see Katy Perry, so no one come for me.
She's lying.
I'm not.
You just went to see Katy Perry?
I did.
Did you not watch a drag queen while you were there?
Oh, I did see Bob the Drag Queen at my hotel. He did a concert, like a comedy show. So it was really, really fun. We were like second row. It was really awesome.
I'm so jealous.
I know.
Purse first down the stairs.
Literally.
Janice says, "Wow, congratulations on such a happy and successful summer, ladies."
Thanks,
you.
Janice. It was really fun.
I want to know what you did over the summer. How did you survive your Wednesdays without us, Janice? Tell us how your summer went. But there was a lot of things that did happen over the summer. Like we said, I got married. The sit down with Scott Dion Brown is now in person. You've been traveling. What has it been like for you, I guess, traveling, doing hair and makeup rather than traveling and competing?
The packing's different. I'm a very small packer normally. I can pack my whole life in like a small backpack. So when you can't pack aerosols like hairsprays and big makeup and that kind of thing, I had to check a bag, and so I did that whole process. And I traveled alone, so I was flying from like state to state by myself. So it was exciting, but a little nerve-wracking. But it was really fun, really good experience. I had so much fun with the hot weather and all these pageants and seeing a lot of Canadian girls. I actually didn't do hair and makeup for the Canadian girls at North America. I was on a team for like the Ohio Midwest girls, which was really weird because all my friends were there. But I definitely snuck in to say hi and wish my Canadian girls some good luck when I had the chance.
It's a question for you though. Did
Yeah.
you miss being on stage?
Yes, especially at International United Miss, because I was supposed to compete there twice. Sitting in the audience was a really, really weird feeling, but it was really exciting to finally see all those people that I had made connections with and had talked to for so many years. It was a really cool experience, and I was so proud of Team Canada. Leah did an incredible job, and so did Caitlin, and it was a really great week with all of them. And Dawn was with us, Leah's mom as well, so it was a really fun, sleepy week. We were very tired, but it was very fun.
I can imagine. I'm going to really quickly just show your pictures again so our viewers can see what your summer looked like. Awesome. I love seeing the pictures and just like following your journey through your hair and makeup and seeing all the work that you've been doing. It's honestly, I have a new appreciation for pageant hair and makeup artists after working with Team Flawless in Texas.
Yes.
I don't know how you guys do it. Shout outs to Jade and Gabby from Team Flawless because I have Asian hair, and for them to be able to curl my hair, it was kind of weird though, not washing my hair all week. I'll give you that, but they did great.
It was amazing. Every single one of you guys looked incredible. I mean, Team Flawless is Team Flawless. They have the name for
For a
a
reason.
Good for them.
Exactly. So let's see what Janice says. Janice said, let's see right here. I had a birthday in July. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. She also says, modeled in Miami Swim Week and was named a legacy queen over the summer.
Wow. That's
I
so
know.
cool.
It is.
Miami Swim Week. That's awesome.
I know, Janice. Look at you go. She says, missed you guys though. Well, we missed you too, but it looks like you also had a very busy summer.
Yeah.
It's so great seeing all the Canadian queens traveling again.
Amazing.
Honestly, I felt so weird being on the plane again, but girl, Toronto, Pearson Airport, I can't. You guys flew out of Detroit, right? When you went to...
Yeah. But I've flown out of Pearson like all through all my other trips in the summer. It's no joke. But yeah, if you can go to Detroit, I highly recommend if possible.
Yeah, yeah. That's all I'm gonna say.
We'll leave it at
there,
that.
done that. Yeah. Did you get a tracking device for your luggage?
No, I did not care. I was really risking it all. When I went to the luggage, the carousel, I was just crossing my fingers and toes because it had everything in it. My makeup, my hair, everything. So if it didn't come, I would have just gone on the plane home because there would be no reason for me to be there without that stuff, basically. But that's pageant life, I guess.
Imagine though, like I got an air tag because it's like, I can't risk it, especially because I was competing, but I can't imagine what that was like waiting at the carousel for your luggage.
Yeah, I mean, competition wardrobe is not replaceable in many cases, so yeah, I don't know. That stresses me out a lot, but a lot of the Canadian girls have been traveling. Even this past weekend, there was the Canada United World girls went. They did amazing. I feel like every week there's something happening. It's really filling me with a lot of pageant joy that I have been deprived of for 2 years, so I'm loving it.
Well, first, You mentioned it. Congratulations to Jane. We had her on this show previously.
Yep.
Congrats on your new title. And Jody, been following her since
Yep.
Galaxy, obviously, and she
Mhm.
just won the junior team title. There's a lot. You're right, Liz. There's a lot of
Oh
pageants
man.
happening.
I was at Miss Tecumseh, I went to Canada United World, I went to Sweet Darling Divas. I feel like there was always something happening that I was getting ready for, and now we're all getting ready for Canada Galaxy. So
Yes.
it's a never-ending stream, but I'm really excited. Are you excited for Canada Galaxy? It's been the first time that you're not on the stage competing, so how do you feel?
I know. It's so strange. Like, I was thinking about that the other day too. Like, this is the first time in a very long time that I will not be on stage, whether it be competing or giving up my title.
Yep.
I know there was a question on Instagram asking if we will be at Canada Galaxy, and of course we will be. Yes, Liz is doing hair and makeup, and she is fully booked. So if you are looking for someone, you lucked out. Liz is the book. Sorry, guys. Um, but I will definitely be there. I have taken on the staff side of Canada Galaxy, where I will also be emceeing the pageant. So make sure you guys tune in because I'm pretty sure it's also live streamed, but you can also get your tickets because tickets are still available. I think.
Yes.
Right, Cindy? Cindy, if you're here.
Last time I checked, yes. Yeah, it's gonna be really exciting. It's gonna be very weird for me. I'm gonna be like in the audience as just a regular person there, so it's gonna be really exciting. But there's so many great people that I've known from Galaxy for a long time, or even new people who've joined this year or just recently that I've seen really step up and really been working hard. So I don't know how it's gonna go, but I can't wait to see. And I'm excited to spend time with my clients. I have like a whole little thing ready for them. We're gonna have some music going, some snacks. It's gonna be a little party in my room. So if anyone wants the details to my room, let me know. Yep, I'll send it your way.
You wanted me with snacks.
Yeah, I always do.
Oh my God, remember the time where you brought a microwave to your hotel room? Can you
Yep.
please share us that story?
Absolutely, absolutely. So I go to pageants all the time, and I hate eating out all the time. Even though I love eating fast food, I don't love paying for every meal. It gets too expensive. So me and my sister have come up with so many different kinds of meals that you can make within a hotel room, but it's even easier if you have a microwave. So when we were at Canada Galaxy, the last one, we thought on the website it said no microwave in the room. So we were like, no, this isn't gonna work because we're here for many days. And I was working that year, so I was like go all the time. So I was like definitely I don't even have time to get fast food if I wanted to. So we needed a microwave. So we went to my basement and we had a spare microwave because we had to move just the year before. We lugged it. It was probably a good like 50 pounds. We packed it in the car and we brought it all the way up the stairs to the hotel. Like we drove it all the way to Toronto, brought it upstairs. We opened the door of the hotel room. Lo and behold, there's a microwave sitting right in front of us. So I said, here you go, Mom. Take that back with you. Have a good trip home. But yeah, a microwave's key. You can make a lot of things. Those little craft dinner, just add water. That's all I ate at IUM, honestly. It's like every meal.
Okay, so we typically have 5 tips from a beauty queen on this show, but my question to you for our tips is, what are your 5 favorite hotel meals for any pageant girl competing?
You're not ready. Okay, so my absolute favorite is the I get the KFC, not the KFC, oh my gosh, craft dinner. Can you tell I'm hungry? The craft dinner. Just add water, a microwavable bowls if you have a microwave. If you don't have a microwave, I love getting bread, butter, cheese, and like lunch meat. That never fails you. Getting those pre-made pastas from like Loblaws or Sobeys, microwave those, delicious. What's another one? Oh, I have a lot of cereal. Like I bring little cartons of milk and little dishes and cereal. That's easy and fast. I eat pepperettes like no joke. I had Slim Jims in the States, and then in Canada they have like the Snyder's ones. You can't go wrong. I also ate in rehearsal, in the Mrs. rehearsal. I went to go help with like the choreography, not help with the choreography, but help figure out what was happening with the choreography. And I just brought a whole Lunchable with me and I was eating it. Some of the misses may remember that. Yeah, it was interesting, but I was hungry, so bring portable things. That's the trick. If you can bring it with you, bring it with you.
Honestly, I wish I asked you that before I went to internationals, because
I could have given you my whole list.
I could have used it. Janice says literal LOL at the microwave story.
Hey, you do what you gotta do. A pageant girl needs to save money and needs to eat fast. It's all about timing. So
You know what? When we were in the States, when we were in Texas, we did have those little grown-up versions of the Lunchables, and then we also got those pickles in a bag.
Oh, I want to try those so bad. Are they good? I'm such a pickle girl.
Girl, you can get them at Sobeys. I saw them the other day and I bought a few. Should I bring some?
When does Sobeys close tonight? Because I'm skirting on over.
I'll bring some to nationals.
Please do. Yes.
Okay. They have spicy ones and regular ones.
I'm a regular kind of girl.
You got spicy? Got it. Noted. I'll keep the spice. Kate Briones is in the chat. She goes, "Hi girlies, miss you guys."
Hi, miss you too.
I miss you as well. So to all of those who are watching us, welcome to the Pageant Sit Down. We are back from summer vacation. The kids are back to school. We're back to the streams. We have just been recapping what we've gone through or what we've been through over this summer. Liz shared some of her awesome 5-meal tips. And if you're eating dinner or you're waiting for dinner, I'm so sorry if you're hungry, because I am now too. Thank you, Liz, with your KFC slip up over there. But if you just tuned in, make sure you like this video and comment, ask us questions. What have you been up to over the summer? We would love to know. I know that a lot of you have been waiting for us to come back. We're back, so feel free to be a part of the chat. Liz, do we have any more questions from Instagram?
I was just about to say, we do have a couple from Instagram. So we have, what was your most memorable thing you've done this summer?
I feel like, should I go first?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I feel like my summer went by very quickly. Like I said, I went from getting married in July to my family being here. I got COVID right after the wedding. Thank you to all of those who brought COVID to the wedding, by the way. I really appreciate you all. I know it wasn't you, Liz. You didn't get it, surprisingly. But yeah, so I got married, got COVID, went to the Galaxy Internationals and competed. So I just feel like my summer has just been very memorable altogether. There's just so much that happened, being back in the studio. It's been a whirlwind of a summer. It's been one for the books, and one that I am so grateful to have lived and to still continue living, because summer's not over yet, guys. What about you, Liz?
I have had a crazy summer. My businesses have really expanded a lot, which I'm super grateful for. Of course, traveling by myself for I travel a lot, but by myself for the first time was a really cool experience. So I really enjoyed that. And then also, I think the most memorable would be me starting up my own pageant. So for those of you who don't know, I started Canadian National Miss, and it's a new pageant system in Canada, just national. So it's open to beginners and anyone who's 10 and up. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. But yeah, it was super exciting. I got a lot of great feedback on it, and a lot of people reached out to me about it. So I think would be the most memorable for me, and hopefully continues to be memorable. I'm really excited for next summer. That'll be my memory for next summer, hosting it.
Well, I'm excited. And if people were interested in learning more about your pageant, where can they find you?
Yeah, you can find us on social media, on Instagram, Canadian National Miss Pageant, and then also on Facebook. And then our website is just www.canadiannationalmiss.com, where you'll get a lot of information. But if you want even more, if you want handbook, if you want literally any information, you just want to chat about it, send us a message and we'll be happy to respond and let you join the family. We're really excited about all the entries so far and all the amazing delegates that we have. So we're looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it. Okay, let's just talk about it, because you've already talked about, you opened the can of worms, and let's just chat about it. What are the categories? Because you said 10 and up. So what are the different divisions of the pageant?
Yeah, so for divisions, we have junior teens, which is 10 to 14, and then we have our teens, which is 15 to 18, and then we have our Miss, which is 19 to 25, and then Ms. is 26 and up. And I've had a lot of questions about, rules with married women and women with children and all that. For our pageant, it's just age. So you can be any stage of life as long as you fit one of the age divisions. So basically, as long as you're 10 and up, you're good to go. It's really exciting. We have fun fashion, which is always a favorite. And then we have evening gown. We have personal intro, which is really fun. It's something that I kind of adopted from like my pageants in the US. So it's basically a 45-second speech you do on stage about your platform or your initiative or things that you want to work on as a queen. Of course, we have interview, and those are the competitions. So yeah.
Awesome. Okay, and I know everyone's going to ask, what are the prizes if they were to win? Obviously, besides being your queen, but what are some of the prizes that you are providing?
Okay, so for me, the prize package was so important. I want to treat my winners as well as my city title holders like royalty. So we have 2 big trips planned. One's an international cruise that's fully paid, all inclusive. And then we have our Canadian weekend, which is a secret destination in Canada. Could be anywhere. It is all inclusive, and it'll be a really fun weekend with food, snacks, just trying to have the bond of sisterhood throughout the year, so that when you get back to nationals the following summer, you guys are all sisters, and you made some new friends and networking connections, and that's kind of what I want to create. I just want to create a positive, fun environment for everyone.
I'm sorry, did you say international cruise?
International cruise, yeah. Bring your swimsuits. I'll say that.
Can I sign up? Here's my credit card. Let's go.
Yeah, but if you have any questions about that or any questions about the trips or the prizes, we also will be giving the Queen's merch throughout the year, and just all the good stuff. We want them to have an awesome year and represent the brand that's brand new. So yeah.
Let's go, Liz. All right, let's see what we have in the chats. Janice McGregor says, COVID is the worst wedding present ever. Yes. Yes, it is. And she also says, way to go with the inclusivity, Liz.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, that was for me 100%. Like, I really wanted a pageant that everyone felt really comfortable with, no matter their background, size, age, anything. That's not something that concerns me in any way, shape, or form. So I'm excited to see who comes and gives us a go. It's going to be really fun.
I'm excited to see where it comes. I'm this close to being like, sign me up, girl. This close. But is that like conflict of interest, just out of curiosity?
I don't think so. I have nothing. I'll have nothing to do with this judging. I'm getting judges that a lot from the US and people who just don't know anyone here or know the relation with anyone. And then I'll have a score tabulator. That's not me. So it's not a conflict of interest, but I can understand it's something that we would probably have to talk about. But yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We'll chat.
Yay or nay. Let us know.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
But Regine, you had a crazy experience at Galaxy International. I feel like we need to talk about it. Tell us all about it. How was it? How was the weather? Did you enjoy your incredible trip?
It was definitely memorable and something that I was looking forward to.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. I was looking forward to it for 4 years. I showed the picture. I forget that I did not put audio in the picture slide. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, so it's something that I've been definitely looking forward to for the last 4 years. It has been it's bittersweet to say the least, because like I felt like I walked on the graduation stage. Like I've been a part of Canada Galaxy since 2018, so it's been 4 years in the making. I feel like I've done more education. I mean, I've done more years of Galaxy than I did with my post education. So it was just like, this is my graduation, and for me to be on that stage for the first time, my first international stage was my first Mrs. Pageant, which is unreal because all of the women there have already done a prelim, or they've already done Galaxy, or they already did a Mrs. So for me to be there to not just represent Canada but also represent myself, it was wild. It was, when I tell you, like, I could have cried on stage. I could have, just being there. And then my husband was there with he was supposed to surprise me, but I got too emotional, so I needed to pick me up. And it was just great overall. I did come in the top 8, which is insane to think of. Like I said, like, it was my first Mrs. Pageant. It was my first time on stage in a very long time. First time at Galaxy. To have placed that high with the amount of women that didn't even place in the top 8, I'm just like, how is this happening to me right now? Like, when I say I feel like I graduated, I feel like I graduated with honors.
Yeah, no, it was a very impressive pageant. There was a lot of incredible competitors, and I mean, I was so proud. I was sitting there watching online, obviously, following very religiously, and I was so proud of everyone. I mean, you did incredible. So did Team Canada. It was a really impressive showing. I think they made a really good mark on the international stage, and yeah, you gave them some hard work for next year, the new queens. So wish them luck, whoever they may be.
Yeah, so I'm going to quickly show the picture again so you guys can see. Team Canada did do amazing this year. So you'll see in those pictures, we have 2 top 2 placements, 1 top 8 placement, an international winner. Congratulations, Alicia, our junior teen, Galaxy International 2023. We have a top 10 placement. We have a best in, I think it was 2 best in interviews, fashion couture, like, no one, like, it was an amazing experience for everyone. It was a bigger team going, as you all know. If you've been following Canada Galaxy, there were the 2020-21 girls who went, and then the 2022 queens that went. So Cindy had her hands full, but I think we made her proud coming home with all these plaques and a crown, right?
For sure, absolutely, yep. I mean, you did better than our year, so.
Oh my God, stop.
No, it was awesome. It was so exciting to see it, and I was so excited to see it back, like, just alive and well again, because it's been so long, and it was just so exciting. Like, for me, I only waited a couple months before from nationals to internationals. You had a much different experience, and so I'm so glad you guys all got to experience that, including Chloe. You know, all these people have waited a very long time, so it's very exciting. And yeah, can't wait for it next year. I feel like now with the pandemic on, I feel like I'm supposed to wait another like 3 years for a Galaxy pageant, but it's actually going to come faster, which is really nice. So I'm excited for it.
It is. Well, first off, huge congratulations to all of the queens who won at Galaxy. It's just amazing to see, because like you said, we've been following everyone's journey for so long, and to see the newly crowned queens. Congratulations to Danny. We've had her on this show. I know she's claimed it a million times on this show, and she's coming to, I can't say anything, but we'll see her soon, hopefully, on the show again. She's just so busy. And India won Mrs. Galaxy. Alma came back and killed it in the teen division, her very first time in the teen division, and she won. It was just so amazing to be there and to meet everyone, because like you said, we've all been on this journey for so long, and so to finally meet people in the flesh, like, you know, those gifts of like when friends like run into each other and like embrace each other. That was
Yeah.
me with some of the girls. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like we could have become a
Yeah.
meme if we really wanted to.
Yeah, it's such a weird experience when you see all these people in real life. You're like, oh my god, you're not just Instagram photo. That's amazing. So,
Yeah, and I'm sure that happened to you too when you went to
yep,
IUM, right?
for sure. It was crazy. I went to the parties, like I was babysitting Leah at the parties, I pretended to be Leah's mom on many occasions. I signed her, like I tried to like sign her out to like pick her up and everything. It was really fun. But like I took her to one of the parties and there was like a bunch of people who like tapped me like, Liz? And I was like, oh my gosh, like I was trying to remember, and then I remembered who they were, but I wasn't even thinking that they were going to be there. But I even get a lot of girls who come back again and again, so I saw a bunch of people. It was very exciting. It was kind of bittersweet. I really felt like I was loving the experience, but I was having so much FOMO. Like I was like, but another time, it's okay. I was happy to see Caitlin live it out.
Perfect. Well, and she did great too. She looked amazing.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Janice says, you kicked butt, Regine. So proud of you. Thank you.
That's right. That is right.
Team Canada kicked butt. Okay. I feel like Team Canada, I don't know if you noticed this. So I know like there's been some time in pageantry where Canada did not place at all. And to see the amount of queens that are coming out of Canadian pageantry, like Jane just won, and Alicia and the Junior Miss, and to just see how well Canada's been doing. Leah, first runner-up, you know, like everyone's just making their mark for Canada, and I think it's just amazing to see. Hopefully, you know, something happens with Miss Universe one day in internationals. So we're making our way up there in the pageant world, I think.
And the more you're seen, the more like when you go to more pageants, it'll be better for the next Canadians after you, right? Like they'll be looking for that sash and title of Canada as something that they should be watching out for. And I think that only helps us, and I'm really proud of everyone who's gone. It's hard to even just go. It's very exhausting. It's a huge financial commitment and time commitment. So yeah, I'm really proud of every single Canadian that travels around and represents us. It's great.
Exactly. And, you know, with all the virtual pageants too, right? Like that's not stopping. Like you said, there's a new pageant every day. Your pageant is a new pageant.
Yeah.
No, it's fun to see all of the virtual pageants still staying virtual.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I wasn't sure. I think I mentioned this on the sit down before. I was like, I love them, but I don't know if they're gonna stay, but they're staying and people are still loving them and entering them. I think it's a really great option for people who can do it a little bit, you know, save a little bit more money, get some more experience, get time practicing interview. I think they're fantastic. So yeah, props to everyone in continuing that. It's awesome.
I really think not IUM, sorry, Ms. Achievement World and all of those Dr. World productions, I know they're staying virtual, which is great because if you think about it, these are working women. These are women with a career that probably can't take time off, especially if they're doctors. The chances of them taking time off is very slim to none. So it's great that they have provided women, working women, a chance to still compete doing it virtually like that.
Yeah, it's awesome that we're seeing so many pageants where like they're described like fitting in certain categories of different kinds of women around the world, and everyone has kind of different life, so it's nice that everyone's getting represented. I love it. It's really cool.
Oops, sorry, I'm getting used to doing this again, guys. I'm so sorry. So Janice says Miss Regal World is hoping to go in person, depends on travel restrictions.
Right. There's still some travel restrictions out there, even though they've loosened up. There depends on where you are, and yeah, well, fingers crossed. Hopefully it's good and safe for everyone to go, because it's nice to have those in-person pageants.
It is.
Yeah.
And I know Miss Regal World started virtual, right?
I believe so, yeah. I believe the first year was during the pandemic, because Ursula was a title holder for them. So that's how, and there's been lots of Canadians actually involved in it. So yeah.
Janice being one of them.
Janice, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, it's cool.
I'm excited. She said yes, we started virtual. So I'm really interested to see if it does end up going in person, how is a virtual pageant going to, I guess, transition
Yeah.
into in person and see how different it is? But
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be great either way.
Yeah, that would be really cool. I'd love to go see that. That'd be really fun to watch.
hmm But yeah, like we said, to all of you who are tuned in, Liz and I are back. Liz gave us her 5 tips, which we will be putting on social media. So we are excited for
Leave
that.
the KFC in.
We are leaving the KFC in there. If any of you have any questions or any pageant systems that you guys want us to chat about, by all means, let us know in the comments. Janice, thank you for being our third chair today. If you guys have any questions for Janice, I mean, by all means, feel free to ask her. We need to get Janice on the show, actually. This would be a good time, especially because she just got a new title as well. Janice, check your inbox later. We'll chat. But if you guys have any questions, let us know. And I think we do have a few more from Instagram, right, Liz?
I was just gonna say, yeah, we have another here. What are you guys most excited about for the new season of the Pageant Sit Down? Regine,
Ooh, are we in a new season? I think we are. We are definitely in a new season. I'm excited for the guests that we are lined up. Sorry. I know there are a lot that have been wanting to be on the show, but because we took a little bit of a break, they weren't able to come on. But I am excited to just learn other people's stories, have guests come back and to hear their journeys and see how their journeys are going, and just to get back to a hang of this computer stuff because I'm not used to it anymore. How about you, Liz?
I'm really excited to get back in like a schedule. I feel like this was just part of my routine. I'm back in Windsor as of yesterday, so I'm back here for my final year of university. So it's nice on like a Wednesday night to have something to do and talk to like my favorite thing, pageants. So I'm excited to bring on some other people that have talked to me and some of my pageant friends who are doing really cool stuff to bring them on. And yeah, it's going to be really fun. It's going to be a good season. Lots of exciting title holders coming up.
Yes. I'm curious to all of our viewers who are watching, and I know we asked you all on our social medias, but if you're tuned in, we want to know, who would you love to see on the show? Who would be like your dream interview on the show? And Liz, we like to manifest on the show. So who would be your dream pageant girl or person to interview?
See, I've said Pia before, but I think I'm going to change my answer. I would love to get like Paula Shugart on here and talk about like more like the business side of pageantry and the whole universe system. I don't know if you guys saw, they're trying to potentially sell it. There's a lot of changes happening within the organization right now, and I would love to like poke at the drama and see if we can get some intel for the Pageant Sit Down. But someone like that, I think, someone who's like a director would be really cool. How about you?
Pia.
Pia. See, yeah, I agree.
There's just something about her that it's not because she's a Filipino beauty queen, don't get me wrong, she's stunning, but it's just seeing, even Janice says, Pia Wurtzbach, former Miss Universe. It's just, there's something so authentic about her, and like I follow her social media, I follow her TikToks, she's just wild, and she's living her best life. She's recently engaged, so I get it. She is like, she just, I don't know, just there's something about her in general that I would just love to just get like 2 minutes of her time. Just two.
There's something about her, I can't put my finger on it, but she just stands out. She's such like an icon. I don't know if it's because, I don't think it's because, but it was during the Steve Harvey year and craziness, and so she got a lot of attention for it, but I think it's well deserved. I just love her. I love everything she does, so I would love to poke her brain for a bit on the Pageant Sit Down, of course. We can try and make it happen. We should email them.
Okay, sounds good. Everyone go spam her. Like, you gotta like just tag at the Sit Down on social media, all of her stuff. Okay, we'll make it happen. But speaking of Miss Universe, you said it, there's a lot of things happening.
It's
Like,
crazy.
so what? So now, what was it? You can be a mom, or is it married? You can be married and be a part of Miss
You can
Universe.
be married and have children. They got rid of both of those, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people were upset that they didn't change the age, like with that. So, or
But what
right?
is that's what I saw. I saw that you can be married, but I think you still have to be at least 28. Like that's still the cutoff age. But then I'm curious, like, what is the point then if you have something like Mrs. Universe already? Like, what's going to happen to that franchise?
And that's what a lot of people were talking about. So I don't know what happens with that. I don't know if people would prefer, if you are like a married woman, would you rather compete in a designated Mrs. pageant? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not there yet. Regine, would you prefer that?
I just got here. Okay.
Right.
I don't know. It's interesting because it's true. Like there is Mrs. Universe, right?
Yeah.
And we had Shani Green represent Jamaica, and she did amazing. But I don't, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to tap into the fact that there are Mrs. Pageants, and Mrs. Pageants are doing so well, and they're trying to bring them back, because pageants used to just be this thing for just the teens and the Miss. There was never, like, there was the Mrs. Pageants, but it wasn't as spotlighted like it is now. And maybe that's why they're trying to be like, oh, no, actually, look at us. We're inclusive. Come back to us.
Yeah, I think it's an inclusivity play. I think they probably should have raised the age, because I think one of the most popular age divisions, like we even see in Canada Galaxy, some of our biggest divisions are older ladies. So I think that probably would have helped them if it was a move to get more contestants. I don't think they did a super smart thing. Of course, there's going to be women who fall in that age group who are married and have children, that it will help them and be good for them. But I think they could have gone a little bit bigger if they were going to do that. But they're trying.
Or what they could do is just purchase the Mrs. Universe franchise. But then would it become like a multi-divisional pageant?
I doubt that they would do that, but maybe. I don't know. That would be interesting though. But they're trying to, like, I saw on social media that they might be trying to sell Miss Universe, let alone buy another franchise. So I don't know. They're trying to sell it for like 20 million. You got 20 million? We should buy it. 10 and 10, and we can take it.
I just got married, girl.
I'm in university.
No. But it'll just be interesting. Maybe multi-divisional pageants is where it's at.
I like to think so, but you don't know.
Of course you would.
Those Grand Slams, I think, are gonna stay good for a while. Especially, I think, like Grand and Earth. I think they have like their own following, and they'll stay alive and well because they don't pay so much as for production. Like, it's a beautiful pageant, but it's not Miss Universe. It's not televised like that. It adds expenses. I don't know. I don't work at Miss Universe, but I wish I did.
She just wants the tea.
What's up the tea?
And that's why we're here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Janet says, thank you for mentioning the quote unquote expiry date that Miss Universe still has on women. They are progressing, but there is still ageism.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
That is right. And I will take out a student loan. I'm gonna call Doug.
There you go. So what she's referring to is Janice says, let's take out a student loan and buy Miss Universe. Have you ever considered doing Miss Universe Canada?
I have, but it scares me.
Why?
I don't know. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm a size 12, and that scares me. So I don't know. I think it's something I would consider. I'd love to do it and kind of just show up and see what happens. But there's something about the Grand Slams that I still feel a little uncomfy with, in terms of like body positivity and that. And I don't really like to promote things that I don't really agree with. But I do think that you have to try it to give them the opportunity to crown someone of a different body type. So maybe it might be me. So it's definitely not off the table. I would love to do it. It's definitely a dream pageant to compete compete in, whether you place or not. It's just a great experience.
Oh, and she's gone. She will be back. Are you back, Liz? Oh, your audio is cut. Oh no. Log out and come back on. Just exit and then come back. Okay, so while Liz figures that situation out, gotta love these technical difficulties. We're still here. We're getting used to it. I will wait for Liz to come back because this was okay. Is she back? Let's see. Oh no, okay. Hang on. Regine, show us your ring. Here is my ring. I need to bring her back on, ladies and gents. Just give me 2 seconds. No worries. Liz, give us 2 seconds. Is she back? There she is. Perfect. She is back.
Sorry. My friend called me. Apologies, everyone.
We are live, ladies and gents. And this is why I put myself on Do Not Disturb when we are on air. But that's fine. That's fine. You know what?
I will remember for next time.
Yes. Janice says, gorgeous, your husband chose beautiful rings for his beautiful wife. Yes, he did.
Good job, Jordan.
He definitely did. Oh, we don't say his name on the show. Whoops, Liz.
Oh, good job, Regine's fiance or husband now. Oh my God.
Liz is flustered today. But anyways, so back to what you were saying earlier, Liz, about the Grand Slams and not being super body positive. I get it. I completely understand, but I would hate for you to just be like, I'm never going to try a Grand Slam because I'm a size whatever.
Yeah.
It shouldn't matter what your size is. And if you are talking about body positivity and that in itself in pageantry, I do feel like it's changing. And I mean, if they're going to have married women on if they're going to have moms, you really think moms have the perfect body? No offense to moms, but not all moms do.
Some do.
Some do, and I'm jealous. And then there's some moms who don't. So if they're going to accept moms, they should accept women of all body types.
I agree. So we'll see what happens. I'll see what's happening with Miss Universe. I would love to do it. So it would be really fun. Just a good experience. And I feel like as like a Canadian pageant person within the age range, it's hard to pass up. So maybe we'll see me there.
Maybe we will, and I think we should. Because honestly, like you said, as someone who has been competing in pageants for as long as you have, who is so invested in pageantry as you are, I would hate for you to not even attempt to do Miss Universe. Like, I did it thinking it was going to be my last pageant.
Well,
we all know how that went. But it was also one of those things where it was like, I was okay not placing. It was just being able to say, I tried, I did it. Like, of all pageants that you have access to, why not attempt Miss Universe Canada?
Yeah.
And maybe you will make it to the top 5 and win and be the first. Well, I don't know what size Sierra is, but I know that she was huge on talking about body positivity as well. Yeah. So it's not a first for Canada.
It's true. So we will see. I don't know. I'll announce on my Facebook. Find me there if I ever do it. That's where it will be. So, that'll be fun though.
Janice says, #Team Liz for Miss Universe.
Wouldn't that be awesome? That'd be so fun. I would love that.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start a GoFundMe page.
Please, guys. Appreciate it.
I mean, the next Miss Universe, they said, was in 2023.
Yeah,
right?
I think that's right. So
you got time to think about it. Wait, you just turned 21.
I just turned 21. That's right. I do have some time, so I'll probably think about it, save up my money. I'm still recovering financially from IJM, so we'll see.
But and you never know, like, if they're the looks of buying or selling the franchise, maybe the next person that purchases Galaxy Universe will have the mindset like Galaxy, where there is no perfect body type. You never know.
We'll just have to wait and see. You gotta
We're gonna make this happen.
I think we will. I do see that happening for my future, so I need good photos. That's my number one thing. Before I sign up for it, I'm gonna go to the States and get some photos happening. So if you see me going to the States for a photo shoot, watch out, because I'm coming.
Do you want to hook up with Daniel and just call Daniel and be like, hey,
yeah.
we need he is such a great photographer.
He's fabulous. He's a really nice guy.
Oh my gosh. Like when people are like, oh yeah, Daniel Gagnon's going to be the photographer. I'm like, who is this guy? Let me do some research. Oh my gosh. Like
yeah.
His photography skills is impeccable, and his photographs.
Oh my gosh. The poolside glam photos, whoa, Canada was looking good. All you guys were very spicy in the poolside glam, so good for you.
And you haven't seen all of them. You haven't seen all of them yet.
Yep, so. I won't. Yeah, so I'm excited. Release them to the public. We want to see.
Send us the photos, Maria. Yeah. She's on vacation right now, so we probably won't. Not for a while. Janice says, "Say it out loud, girls. If it's spoken on the pageant sit down, it happens in real life. Liz is Miss Universe." Say it, Liz. Say it.
Liz is Miss Universe. There we go. Now it's gonna happen. I have no choice.
No, you don't have a choice. Thanks, Janice, for that.
Oh my gosh. Well, speaking of pageants, what about you, Regine? Are you hanging up your pageant shoes, or what's going on?
I've learned the first time not to say I am retiring from pageantry, but I am taking a break. I am currently coaching multiple girls right now, so I am not out of the pageant world. Just I want to be able to take what I've learned and continue to learn from my pageant experience and give it to the next generation of pageant girls. So I do have a bunch coming to Galaxy Canada. A few in the Little Miss. Actually, I think I have someone in every division but the Misses division. So I do have someone in each division, and do I have someone in? Yeah, I do, coming soon. So I'm just really excited to be able to work with them and see how they progress and to see how they do in pageantry, because I've worked with so many amazing mentors in the past. I actually got the opportunity to work with Maria of Galaxy Internationals. So Maria Torres did host a pageant workshop over there. So taking the things that I've learned from all the amazing coaches and mentors that I've had through my pageant career and kind of bringing it to the next girls. And I can't wait for you to see them all at Nationals.
Nationals is going to be so fun. I am always checking the website. I feel like there's new people at it all the time. And I'm like, whoa, this is really exciting. The competition's definitely heating up. So you know, I love Canada Galaxy. Like, it's my favorite of the year, so it's gonna be fun.
It is. It is gonna be fun.
We kind of like met. That's how. Well, the reason we met.
It is. Yeah. It is. But like I said, I am not hanging up my heels.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was already looking on the internet at other pageant systems, but I think right now my heart is so invested in Galaxy that I don't see myself stepping into another stage at this moment until I get it all out of my system. And just to be fair,
I think that's always good.
Yeah. What about you, Liz?
I've definitely looked into some systems. There's things on the wish list. There's things that I've considered doing. Right now, it's kind of a balance between time and money because I don't know where I'm going to be after I graduate early. So it kind of all depends. But I would love to compete in another pageant. Ideally, it would probably be a multi-division system in the US, of course, how I always like to roll. But that's not to say that nothing else is on the table, but we'll have to see. Nothing's confirmed yet.
Miss Universe.
That's also on the table, yeah. Yeah.
Anything is possible. Well, I'm excited. Like I said, you're only 21. You have so much to look forward to.
I know. I feel like I blinked my eyes from when I was 17 when I won Miss Teen Galaxy Canada. Oh my gosh. I was 17 years old when I won that, so it feels like I've had a whole lifetime since, which
I've
is kind of
known you
weird.
since you were 17.
I was 17 when you first met me, and now I'm 21. Does that make you feel old, Regine?
When I first met you, I was not engaged, and now I'm married.
That's right. I remember it all. We've been through the phases of life.
We have, and
Yeah.
here we are. Janice asks, Regine, would you represent the Philippines in a future pageant?
Good question.
Maybe. I mean, if the opportunity arises, like if Maria's like come back and represent Philippines, I'd be like, sure. I am not a Philippine passport holder, so technically I wouldn't be able to unless it is something like a multi-divisional or like, hey, do you want to represent? Unless I go at large, then there's no, I've competed in the Philippines, but I've represented Canada, and pageantry in the Philippines is a whole other story.
It's a different ballgame entirely.
It's a whole other conversation, a whole other episode on the sit down.
Absolutely. Yep.
When we have Pia Wirtz back on the show, we'll talk about it.
It's a perfect time, really. It's really good for that.
Exactly. Well, as we start to wrap things up, do we have any last questions on social media by chance?
We had, will both of you guys be at Galaxy Nationals, which we already said, and then we were just asked, what's next? It's kind of, it can be anything.
Well, Liz is going to go to KFC after this.
I'm probably going to get a chicken sandwich and get ready for my first day of school tomorrow. That's what's next for me.
That's
How about you, Regine?
I'm gonna go make dinner as well.
Nice.
What's next for me? I don't know, but what's next for the pageant sit down? There's so much that is going to take place in the next couple of months. Make sure you guys tune in. Subscribe if you haven't already. I am looking at some fun stuff for the pageant sit down. Maybe we'll have something written on a piece of garment one day. Maybe we'll have a storefront. Who knows? Online storefront, because we can't do that. But you never know. We'll see the pageant sit down. We are in a new season, like Kate Briona said. I'm excited. Liz, I'm excited to have you back. Janice, welcome back. She says, it was so great seeing you beautiful ladies again. Missed you over the summer. See you next week. Yes, we missed all of you. Feel free to follow our social medias because like Liz says, that's the only way we'll find out if she does Miss Universe. So Liz, where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Elizabeth Murdoch Pageantry. I post all the updates there. On Facebook, Elizabeth Murdoch. You'll get updates on all of my things on Facebook. And then if you're interested in my hair and makeup artistry, if you have an upcoming pageant you want me to travel to, I'd love to join you. Contact me at Elizabeth Murdoch Artistry on Instagram. How about you, Regine?
You guys can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at It's Regina Lena. I think I post at least once, if not twice a week on all of my socials. So make sure you follow me there. And make sure you follow the Pageant Sit Down. We are on Instagram and Facebook. We're not on TikTok because Liz and I don't live close to each other. Maybe we should. We'll see.
I can post my own content and you could do your own. And we can see what happens.
If you guys would like to see us create TikTok, you have to follow all of our other TikTok, all of our other socials first, and then we'll consider it. But yes, to all of you who joined us today, thank you so much. It's been a blast being back on air. We had our technical difficulties. We apologize. It happens. But we're just so grateful for all of you. So like I said, if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel and follow the Pageant Sit Down on all socials. Give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already, and if you enjoyed this video, and if you just like hearing us banter. And we will see you guys soon. But yes, please follow us. We'll follow you. If you have any special guests that you'd like us to have on the show, leave them in the comments and we'll definitely read them. To all of you who joined us today, thanks for tuning in. Janice, thank you for being there. And to all of you, we will see you all next week. Bye.
Bye.